I want to introduce you to Tiger Boards, which is a boutique board search practice based on the East Coast, but offering our services nationwide and increasingly across the Asia Pacific region. My whole philosophy has been to really bring the very best talent to the tables of the boardrooms. For over 10, 15 plus years, I was involved with Director Institute Next Generation Directors. I founded that organisation. And through that experience, I mentored and trained, educated over 10,000 board directors, typically aspiring board directors, and we educated them in the principles of serving in the boardrooms, on ethics in the boardroom, how to be a good board member, how to really contribute, and of course how they can go forward and develop their board director careers. And it was really one of the absolute highlights of my life to be involved at that level. And throughout that time we ran a very substantial board search practice, which was a high volume practice, and we were literally involved in tens of thousands of board appointments. I've probably placed more people into boardrooms than anyone else in the country. I've been a genuine champion for women, and I have really opened the doors and helped people often get their first or second board seats, which has enabled them to go on to bigger and better things. Tiger Boards was really formed on the basis of tiger teams. And if you've ever come across any of the literature around tiger teams, this has been the concept of bringing the best of the best together to deal with the most complex business challenges, to deal maybe with a challenge that a business hasn't been able to solve, and to really bring the A team around that problem to really help, move the organization forward. And I think we have to have a very similar mindset with how we assemble our board of directors, and I think we genuinely need to look at the next generation of board director talent. And my philosophy was to get a new talent pool educated, experienced, giving them the stepping stone board seats to build up their experience so that they could go on to serve in higher profile boardroom settings. And it is coming to fruition. So it's been a long journey. It's been a 15 to 20 year journey of educating the next generation of director talent, maybe giving people who typically would not have served in the boardrooms of old, maybe didn't come from the right school networks, maybe didn't come from the right backgrounds, but have come to the table with a specialist skill set, a specialist set of skills and experiences. But even more important than the skills and the experiences is the mindset, really being comfortable with change, disruption, and being very collegiate and able to really hold their own in a very important and serious business setting, which is a typical boardroom setting. So Tiger Boards is, sort of an up-and-coming, nimble board search practice, obviously led by myself. I'm the principal, and I do lead a lot of the board search assignments that happen in our practice. Our practice is fast-moving. We will typically close assignments out within 30 days, much faster than other search firms, and that's because we have a bank of research and we have 50,000 plus board directors on our databases that we're able to leverage and bring to the fore. And I've typically met everyone in person at some point in time. So, that deep knowledge of who's who in the zoo, who are the right people to be contacting, and really specializing in that next generation director talent. So they might not be household named talent, but they're really up and coming, and I've had a lot of dealings with them, and so I can, with a very high degree of confidence, can recommend them to your board. We typically work with private equity, venture capital, family office, private enterprise. We allocate a lot of our time to help early stage high potential companies, and that has been a real passion of mine. I'm an angel investor and I love supporting early stage companies and putting maybe their first advisory board in place. And we're also specializing in bringing smart capital to the table, so they're the investor director or the investor advisory board members, which can be really crucial to getting a capital raising off the ground. And we have always, offered our services pro bono to the not-for-profit communities, and we've, recruited literally thousands of board directors across some of the most beloved charities, some of the most important industry associations, and other not-for-profit groups. So, it is a full-service practice. We operate like a top search firm, but we do move fast, and we're able to be very nimble and flexible and really be a genuine partner to you and your business. So love to get in touch with you. Tiger Boards, and of course the registry is also open, the Tiger Boards registry, where you can register for board opportunities within our practice, and we'd love to have you on our books as we go forward into what is going to be a very, very busy year for the board search practice.